Back in Halifax in December, hence all the players eligible to return. They want them to have experience here. McTavish walks it in, shoots it, goes off a leg, right back to him. And McTavish has that roll off his stick and back up to center ice to Sebrango. Snaps out ahead to Bedard. In comes Connor Bedard with McTavish. Bedard shoots, scores! Connor Bedard with a lightning strike, and Canada's got a 1-0 lead. Shoots, he hammered that wide. Back is Cormier, swings it back across. Waugh centers it. Greg battling at it. Finger stick on that. Now Thompson. Rink wide to Waugh. Cormier shoots, scores! Lucas Cormier snaps it home. 5 seconds to go in the power play, and Canada's back on top. McTavish. McTavish works in. Mason McTavish. Back for Bedard. Stankovic calling for it. Back at the point is Zellweger. To Bedard. Works that back to Zellweger. Long shot, scores! Another defenseman strikes on the power play. Canada's got a 3-1 lead. Ozolinsh moves in. It goes off the skate of Seeley. Bounces back down to Permalis. Hodas. Long shot. That floats wide. Lifted back to center ice. Hodas mishandled it. In comes Ridley Gregg. Rolling puck. Gregg works in. Charlotte scores! One-handed Ridley Gregg, and it's 4-1. Chuck drops that back. Gregg with a shot. And Berzic makes the glove save. Ostapchuk. Back for Gregg. Before a hard shot. Berzic the save. Gregg. He's back across. Shot score! Dufour! William Dufour fires it home, and the Quebec League's leading goal scorer from last year makes it 5-2. Then Czechia scored less than a minute after the game had been tied up as Bedard races to that loose puck. In comes Connor Bedard. McTavish, a sharp angle shot, and Latkozy got a piece of that. Here's Bedard back with it. Bedard dancing at the top. Flips it back across. What a pass to McTavish. Back for Bedard. In tight, scores! They throw it around, and Bedard and McTavish with the chemistry, and it's a 1-0 lead. Stumpel plays it around. And long shot deflected just wide. Oliver Stumpel, the son of longtime NHLer Joseph Stumpel, as Gregg steps out of the box. And the centering pass goes to Cooley. Will Cooley in, shoots, scores! Moments after the penalty kill ends, Cooley busts in, and Canada makes it 2-0. It's a more common path than Andrzej Kopitar actually kind of kicked that door open for players outside Sweden to play there. Kopitar from Slovenia moved there as a teenager. That pass picked up by Cooley. Takes it back across. Score! Brennan Othmann off the turnover, and it's 3-0 Canada. And Will Cooley right in the middle of things again. One of the reasons people may not want to be inside is it's so beautiful outside. Sebrango plays it back across to Zellweger. Pass it to Forster. Zellweger tries to center for Johnson. Bouncing puck for Stankoven. Picked back up. Zellweger shoots, scores! Off the arm of Latkozy and in, and it's 4-0.
Nice release. We're going to take a look at this. Very close to being offside on the entrance. And so I imagine Slovakia will be checking to see if...
Stankoven. Back to Johnson. Back around for Stankoven. Cormier.
So close Cormier can get if he wants to shoot from there. They're going to let Cormier walk almost to the hash marks.
Now Johnson walks into the feed from Bedard. Rebound, scores! Stankoven on the 5-on-3, and it's 5-0.
Stankoven's been looking for that to get on the board. It's on a 5-on-3. I don't know what was coming a couple of years later in the NHL. Rocket ship.
2 shots on goal for Slovakia on that power play as Gaucher steps back on. The centering pass broken up. Here they come. It's a 4-on-0.
It's a jailbreak.
McTavish works right in. McTavish in, shoots, scores! Who needs 4 when you do that?
You better score. if you're not going to pass on a 4-on-0. Oh my goodness. On 5, that's... But I can get with it. Whatever. More offense is good. More power plays are good.
Bouncing puck. In behind Sturbach. Bouncing in for McTavish. Scores! Mason McTavish on the backhand. Roofs it.
And there was a penalty being called. Will that be negated, or did it happen after he put it in the back of the net? It was almost simultaneous.
I thought the referee's arm went up after the puck went in the net, but... Here's Bedard with it. Back across, Kupcho with it. Knocked down by Bedard. Here he comes again. Bedard, lead pass. In comes Joshua Waugh for McTavish. In, shoots, scores! Hat-trick, Mason McTavish!
And that all starts with Connor Bedard taking a hit, and a big one in the neutral zone to spring the part.
Hoffman parked right in front. Zellweger works in and shoots. Goes off a stick and bounces back to the sideboards. And Kometz slammed there by Hoffman. Hoffman picks off that pass. McTavish in, shoots, scores! McTavish has 4 and ties a Canadian record for the most goals in one game at the World Junior. Funny how that goes. Back in the corner, picked up by McTavish. 5 to go here in the third period.
Probably his last shift.
Zellweger looks back, chance for Waugh, in, scores! And Joshua Waugh gets one playing with McTavish.
Broken line combination, but that's great for Joshua Waugh. You know that feels good.
That is back by Kupcho. And Petrovitsky, the Slovak captain, battles in the corner.
Oh, McTavish, like it's a big tournament in this offensively. 7 points.
Oh, there's a chance at the side of the goal, and that's a stop check.
Yeah,
taps it in.
Good for him. He generates a lot of chances. A stop check. He's like, I'm in trouble here. I got nothing except my glove.
Wow. Bob Torrey's the general.
That's Kent Johnson on the bench right there.
Bob Torrey, the GM of Tri-City, said that Sahanic was a leader on a rebuilding team. The long shot, score! It gets through. Jack Thompson gets the shot. And finally, they get one through on Sahanic, and Canada's tied the game. Has a look back down to Stankoven. Tyson Foerster steps up, knocks that free. Thompson in, shoots. Rebound back in front. Stankoven turned away again and again. Puck still is behind the goal.
There it is. Scoop shot.
Kent Johnson with a spectacular goal. Scoops it and scores. And his teammates can't believe it.
Look at Kent Johnson. He wants the puck in front. And again, a little awkward to pull it over there as quickly as you can go through your legs. Didn't quite elevate it fast enough, but when you're feeling it, you're feeling it.
Yeah. Seeley works on the power play. Center and score! Right over the deflection. And Canada's got a 3-1 lead. Ridley Gregg didn't play in the third period of Canada's last game against Slovakia, but he's back with a vengeance here this afternoon.
Moment for the family.
There's a good save by Garan on the backhand shot.
So well done, Gord. Well done.
He scored the goal. I just call it. It's an honor to do it. As the centering pass goes to McTavish. In alone, Mason McTavish. Is that a little taste of Nikita Kucherov there?
No. This is the Patrick Laine special. It's the pull to the backhand, pull it back between their feet, and stuff it 5-hole. Completely intentional. It almost looks accidental, like did he lose this puck?
He took the lead with a short-handed goal, killing off a 5-minute power play in the first period, but Canada has struck back with 4 straight to take the lead as Foerster works in. Canada's won the last 5 games with Czechia. Is that center? Chance for Stanko to put it wide. Now back, Foerster shoots, scores! Tyson Foerster steps into that and rips it by Sahanic for a 5-1 lead. To Del Mastro. It was a late addition to the Canadian roster when Damon Hunt was injured the day before the tournament began in practice. Hoffman kicks at it. Here's Bedard. Slides that back to Zellweger. Olin Zellweger along. Wrist shot score! Tipped in front by Hoffman. And Canada's got a 1-0 lead. Brendan Hoffman strikes again.
So Finland basically said, we're going to let Kent Johnson shoot and not Connor Bedard. We'll take our chances. That's the first adjustment they made. Canada's got to make the adjustment from that.
In comes Ridley Gregg now jumping in, splits the D, and the shot away. Maryland save, rebound, score! Tyson Foerster on the follow, and Canada's got a 2-0 lead on a power play goal. Possession in the offensive zone. Both teams changing. Cormier gets to it. End of a long shift for him. Flips it ahead to McTavish, busting out with Bedard. McTavish goes rink wide and finds Bedard. Bedard in, shoots, goal! A lightning strike from Connor Bedard, and it's 3-0. What a shot!
It seems as though he really does throw everything he possibly can into his shot.
Zellweger tees it up and shoots. Good stuff on Maryland. Rebound, score! Busting in is Ridley Gregg. And it's 4-1. Picked out by Bedard. Connor Bedard. Back for Johnson. Kent Johnson slithers in. Feeds it down to McTavish. At the point is Zellweger. McTavish shoots, goal! And Mason McTavish has his 7th of the tournament. And Canada's got a 5-1 lead. And that's another new power play goal scorer for Canada. Niemela. Back for Pudio. In comes Niemela. Ratu feeds it across to Pudio. It shoots. He fired that wide. McTavish gets to it, just takes a two-handed whack at that. Empty net for a stop. Jeff gains center ice. Finds Dufour. Dufour in, shoots, scores! William Dufour, empty net goal, and Canada's back up by 3. And the Swiss captain, Simon Kanak, plays it back ahead. Ronan Seelig from Olds, Alberta, plays out ahead. Stankoven feeds it back across. Score! Foerster fires it home, and Canada's got the lead 1 minute and 7 seconds in. Out of him. That was Jack Thompson catching that flush. On the Swiss bench up cheering the shot clock. Thompson back on it. Drops it back to McTavish. McTavish across to Seelig. Walks it and shoots. That's on the skate. Rebound, score! Jack Thompson on the rebound, and Canada's back on top. Working in back across, and just missing on that was Foerster. Almost had his second of the period. Cormier walks in. He shoots. Hits a leg. And the puck bounced out by Biasca. Barney swings that back. But the pass was fanned on Stankoven. Scores! The first one might have been in, but the second one is for sure. So either way, Logan Stankoven makes it 3-1. And Nick Mila flubbed on that. Back to pick it up is Ryan O'Rourke, the Bowmanville, Ontario native who plays for Sault Ste. Marie in the OHL. Bowmanville just east of Toronto. He's a Minnesota second-round pick. Captain of the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds feeds it ahead 10 way with a chance score! On the follow, Nathan Gaucher makes it 4-1. For Stankoven. Canada missing a change now. As Foerster goes back to Zellweger. Cooley steps on. Zellweger for Cooley walking in. Shoots, scores! Off the bench to the back of the net. And Will Cooley makes it 5-2. Stay out. Seidler. Up ahead for Biasca. Canuck plays it back around. Loose puck for Stankoven. At the line, knocked down by Kent Johnson. Feeds ahead for Stankoven. Logan Stankoven's got a break, scores! And Logan Stankoven puts the exclamation point on what's been a great game for him. There's transition of playing for those three national teams for Canada last year. Kent Johnson played for Michigan and the Columbus Blue Jackets. Now a centering pass for us to shoot. Oh, a stop next to Haddock. Lost his glove. Rebound score. Kent Johnson cashes again against Czechia, and it's 1-0. Canadian zone. O'Rourke angles there with Coase. Yvonne back in the corner. Yvonne played for Cape Breton in the Quebec League last year. About half the Czech players played in the CHL. Now the lead pass chips to Bedard. In shoot, scores! Connor Bedard strikes, and it's 2-0 Canada. Wasn't the usual run. Zellweger to Johnson, tried to center it again. Stankoven shoots, tipped on goal. Hit the goal post. Mason McTavish got his stick on it and hit the pipe. 45 seconds to go on the power play. In comes Stankoven, shoots, scores! Morgan Stankoven, power play goal. It's 3-0 Canada. Olin Zellweger up ahead to Johnson. Kent Johnson pivots back, drops it off to McTavish. And Canada gets set up as Johnson has it, winds, feeds it across. McTavish scores! Second chance and a fourth goal for Canada. Icing waved off though that time as the hot check goes back. Plays it around to Juracek. Slammed down by Stankoven. Before, back across to Zellweger. Flips it back across. Chance there. Waugh scored! Joshua Waugh with a big goal for Canada. Restores the 3-goal lead. Beating. Kimasami had that knocked away. Icing waved off. Joshua Waugh comes in after it. Now knocked down for McTavish. McTavish works in. Moves to the side of the goal. Spins back and shoots. Nicholas over that score! Joshua Waugh! And Canada's got the lead! Unlikely.
Sure, Anaheim's going to want to release him.
McTavish back on it. Scored in his first NHL game for the Ducks last year. And now Zellweger. Shoved down Simon Tybalt. Drops it back for Dufour. Dufour in, shoots, scores! William Dufour. 41 seconds into the second period. Makes it 2-0. Shoots, and Jakla gets a piece of that. McTavish almost knocked that free down to 3-1 for Finland. In comes Liukas, drops it back to the Niemela. Liukas shoots into it and makes the glove save. Drops it down, McTavish taken down by Helenius. Helenius centers it, Liukas in, plays it across. It's on the wall, it's saved by McTavish. He pulled it out of the air. Just pulled it out of the air. Incredible. Back across to Ratu. Ratu feeds it across. Herman tried to center it. That bounced away. Race for it now. Seeley trying to get to it. And Ratu had to retreat as Seeley got a stick on in. Almost a breakaway for Johnson. And now Stankoven. 2-on-1 with Johnson. In comes Stankoven. Pulls it back away. Can't find it. Johnson in alone. Oh, a save. Rebound scores. Kent Johnson. A golden goal in Canada. That was worth the wait.